So, Nicki Minaj officially becomes one of the first prominent black celebrities to have come out of the closet in support for Donald Trump and JD Vance. And, this week has been a little crazy. We just passed Christmas, and, I'm sure that you guys have seen all over social media, on YouTube and TikTok, black people, and even there are plenty of white people up in arms about Nicki Minaj being MAGA. And I'm not one of them. I will say this. I have spent some time watching videos of black people, of black men, black women, white women give their opinions and takes on Nicki Minaj becoming MAGA. And, I will say this. Nicki Minaj, there are lots of clips of her in the past where it sounded like she wasn't for Trump. Just the same way Snoop Dogg got exposed for the same thing after he performed for Trump. But then I think it was about 8 years ago, he said, what he said about people cooning for Trump, and then he flip-flopped later for a check. So this is what I want to tell you guys today. Number one, and this whole thing has just been crazy. Everybody's getting exposed. I'm sure we've all heard that Charlie Kirk said that Nicki Minaj is not a good role model for black women. I'm going to speak about that real quick. Now, I've heard that clip, and I don't disagree with Charlie Kirk. For someone who keyword is portrayed himself as a Christian, I mean, he wouldn't be following or listening to Nicki Minaj. And I don't see any fault in that statement. Like, number one, no one should be your kids should not be following celebrities as their role models. They're kids. They should be following you, hopefully. They should not be following no one. So I don't think Charlie Kirk said anything wrong by saying that Nicki Minaj is not a good role model for young black girls. That's true. Where's the lie? Now, I'm not telling anyone to not listen to her music or to listen to her music, but I have to agree with him on that statement. Now, I will say this. What is crazy is that out of all the celebrities, Nicki Minaj went, to the Turning Point, and sat down with Erica Kirk. It's kind of weird that she would go there after Charlie Kirk said that about her. I mean, did they not know that he previously said that? I mean, that's wild. That doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. And then how does Erica Kirk feel about Nicki Minaj before she sat there? Was she bumping Nicki Minaj's music before? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. As far as Nicki Minaj, there was a clip where she said that it's okay to change your mind. Now, I don't know if she was referencing like changing your mind politically, but whatever, I mean, I'm just going to take it literally. I do agree with her. You are okay to change your mind. But what is the point of this? A lot of people have pointed out about her husband, about her brother, how they both have they both have charges. Her brother is in prison you guys can go look it up why he's in prison. So there's a common theme that, now this has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj, but some people that are in her family or that she chose to marry have been accused and charged, have on their record that they assaulted children. I mean, maybe she's trying to get a pardon for them. And, I should have looked this up before recording this video, but people are saying that Nicki Minaj is not a U.S. citizen. So maybe she's trying to get Trump to get her citizenship. But I just want to say that now, my point of view is probably a lot different than other Black Americans' point of view. I think, why do you give a damn what Nicki Minaj, who she supports or how she thinks? She's one person. Um, just like you have the right to your belief and who you support. I'm aware that us regular people don't have the power or influence that she has, but I mean, aren't we adults? Like, don't we have our own minds? Or is your mind controlled? Like, I mean, most people would never say that they're stupid. I'm starting to think that most people really are dumb. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not bothered if whatever Nicki Minaj thinks, believes, supports does not affect me in any way. Like, it doesn't. That's her opinion. There's probably a bigger agenda that we will see later on. And, Nicki Minaj at least was smart to wait to the end. I don't want to say her career is over, but it probably is over now after what she did. But to be honest, I mean, she wasn't at the height of her career anymore. And that's no knock to Nicki Minaj. You've been around for 15 years or so. I mean, you're not going to be on top forever. Nobody is. So you had a good run in rap music. And, of course, she's probably going to put out more albums or whatever, but maybe for her, there's something deeper why she's doing what she's doing. I just don't understand why Black people get so up in arms. Like, most people would say, well, such and such group is not a monolith. Well, it seems like all Black people, I mean, most of them are up in arms about Nicki Minaj, then you are a monolith. If 80 or 90% of people are up in arms about something, that's a monolith. Like, you can't even have your own mind. But I will say this. I want to say this. I watched some content creators that were a part of the LGBTQ. And, when people start digging up old clips of what people have said in the past, yeah, Nicki Minaj does look like a hypocrite. Based on some things they found that she said about Trump and, years ago. So it's like, wow, again, when you're famous, everything you do or say, people will dig up old clips. So I have to, okay, on that part, her flip-flopping, well, she flip-flopped. That's why you shouldn't be following nobody. Just have your own mind. We are also able of changing our minds too. And I don't know what is the end goal of all of this. But I will just say, if you feel that, now if you're everyone has the right to feel however they feel. If you want to cancel Nicki Minaj, you have the right to do it. You don't even have to justify why you are canceling Nicki Minaj. If you want to stop playing her music, if you want to break her CDs, throw them in the trash, unfollow her on social media, you have the right to do that. If you're offended by what she did, or you no longer just want to see her in your timeline, then do it. I'm with you on doing it. I personally think me personally, I never cared for her music, so none of this really bothers me. Just keep in mind that your favorite celebrities, singers, actresses, speakers, authors, they are not going to have the same opinions that you have. Just like in your own family, does everybody in your house think the same? And if they did, I would question if they really believed the same. There's no way you could have 4 or 5 people living in a house and every issue they agree and think the same. Somebody there is not saying their true feelings and is concealing what they really believe and who they are. I do not believe that. So this is just my take on the whole issue. I think that there was nothing wrong. Well, Charlie Kirk's opinion about Nicki Minaj being a role model for Black women, in the eyes of how he was saying it, I agree with him. What the hell did he say that was a lie? If Nicki Minaj wants to support Donald Trump for whatever reason, she has the right to do it. What is all this uproar about? Third thing, if you want to cancel Nicki Minaj, never buy another album or stream her music ever again, you also have the right to do it. Everyone has their right. We're supposed to be living in a country, allegedly, where people have the freedom of expression and thought. So she's expressing how she thinks. whether it's after her career or whatever the reason is, or if she's bought and paid for, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. She expressed herself, and if you feel that you don't like the direction that Nicki Minaj is taking, you no longer have to support her at all. I never supported her, so I'm not going to be removing any support. I never cared about her anyways. I'm surprised that she didn't lose, like they're claiming that she lost 10 million followers on Instagram in one night. I'm surprised after how she talked to Cardi B, she didn't lose more. That was months ago. You people should, now maybe that's not as big of a deal as supporting Donald Trump, but to be on the internet talking about somebody's kids and all the nasty things that Nicki Minaj said to Cardi B just a few months ago, she should have been canceled then, if you ask me. She still had fans after that, after she talked about somebody else's kids. Like, I don't know, tell me if I'm crazy or not, but like, again, we all need to do this. I'm guilty of the same thing. Stop worshiping celebrities. Stop like idolizing Beyonce. Stop idolizing Taylor Swift. Stop idolizing Kendrick Lamar or Drake, or, you know, I don't know who's all popular now, but Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, you know, the old legends, the older legends, Mariah Carey, Madonna. Stop idolizing these people. They're regular people like you and me. They're just rich and famous, and they have the right to their own thoughts, beliefs, and all this. And, you know, just keep that in mind. Any music that you play right now, the artist that you're playing, and it doesn't have to be anybody that I said, you don't even know if they would agree with you politically on an issue that you deeply care about. So like, should we all just stop playing music at all? Because I guarantee you that somebody you listen to right now is anti this or anti that, or not for something that you believe in. So if you found that out about your favorite artist, are you done with them forever? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is an honest question. Say your favorite artist is Taylor Swift, and she came out against or for something that you don't like. Are you done with Taylor forever? Are you done with Beyonce forever? With Jay-Z forever? 50 Cent forever? Eminem? You know, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Rihanna. Are you done with these people forever? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Nicki Minaj, the first lady of MAGA. Yes. Catch you guys on the next one.